Welcome fitness friends. In this video, I want to go over 3 reasons why you might want to take a cheat day or have a diet break when you've been intermittent fasting for an extended period of time. See, I take cheat days when I'm fasting for 3 reasons. Number 1, if I want to look a little bit more muscular, I'll do a cheat day. Number 2, if I've been intermittent fasting, say every single day, doing more of a time restricted eating protocol, and I feel my metabolism is slowing down, I may want to take a diet break and up my calories. And number 3, sometimes when you're intermittent fasting every single day for an extended period of time, you just get hungry and you want to feel satisfied. So let's break down the 3 reasons why you might want to take a diet break or have a cheat day in more detail in this video. Now, the first reason why I take a break is I want to look more muscular. This is what happens. Let's say you've been doing a 16-8 intermittent fasting strategy every single day. So you're fasting 16 hours, taking all your calories in an 8-hour eating window, and you're working out all the time. See, what happens then is that you're pretty much going to be in a calorie deficit and you're going to be depleting your glycogen stores. What I mean by that is that when you're eating carbohydrates, the excess carbohydrates you eat get stored away in your muscles and in your liver in the form of glycogen. Okay, now the muscles can hold a lot. They can hold about 1,500 calories. The liver, not as many, maybe 200 to 400 calories in the liver. But when you store glycogen, when you store excess carbohydrates in your muscles, you also store water with it. Generally, for every gram of carbohydrates you store in the muscles, you hold about 4 grams of water. So if you've been intermittent fasting just about every day and you're working out all the time and you're depleting your glycogen stores, you're going to lose a lot of water weight. You may not look as muscular. So every now and then, for example, say I want to look a little more muscular. Say I'm shooting a video where I'm going to have my shirt off and I want to look a little bit more muscular. What I'll do is that I'll have a cheat day. The day before I have the photo shoot, I may eat like 200-300 grams of carbohydrates to volumize my muscle cell. Because now I'm going to fill up my muscles with glycogen. I'm going to store more water in the muscle and I'm going to look a lot more muscular. It's also satisfying to have a high carb day. Every now and then you really crave more calories. So that's maybe one reason why you may want to have a cheat day. Now, the second reason why you may want to say take a diet break, take a whole week off from intermittent fasting, is if you've been fasting for an extended period of time and you've been in a calorie deficit, say for 4, 5, or even 6 weeks. See, it's not good to be in a calorie deficit for an extended period of time. What that does is that it really slows down your metabolism. See, no matter what, whenever you lose weight, your metabolism will slow down to some degree. It's called metabolic adaptation. Just think you're smaller, you're not as big, you don't need as many calories to survive. But if you've been in a calorie deficit, say every day for 5 or 6 weeks, sometimes you can overdo that metabolic adaptation and you can over-exaggerate the slowdown in your metabolism. So by taking a diet break for a week, even 2 weeks, and upping your calories to at least maintenance, maybe even a little beyond, you're going to kind of give your metabolism a little boost. I do that all the time. If I've been doing like time restricted eating, doing like 16-8, or maybe doing like an 18-hour fast, 20-hour fast, and I'm doing that like all the time, every day for 4 or 5 weeks, I always take a diet break. I take 2 weeks off. I up my calories to at least maintenance, maybe a little bit more, and I feel like it gives my metabolism a nice boost. Now, the third reason why you might want to have cheat days when you've been intermittent fasting all the time is that you feel somewhat hungry and deprived when you've been intermittent fasting every single day. Like your satiety, you're not really satisfied. So every now and then, like every few days, it's nice just to up your calories, maybe eat 3 meals a day. That's another strategy I do all the time. I might do intermittent fasting like 3 or 4 days in a row. Then I may just have a day when I eat 3 meals a day, up my calories up to maintenance. And that's a great long-term strategy. Just think about it. Intermittent fasting is called intermittent because you're not doing it every day, you're doing it intermittently. So if I'm fasting, say I'm doing an 18-6, say I'm fasting 18 hours, taking all my calories within a 6-hour eating window, and I do that 3-4 days in a row. Sometimes I get a little hungry. Sometimes I say, you know, I don't feel really satisfied. The next day, I'm gonna do a cheat day the next day. I'm gonna eat 3 meals a day. I'm gonna up my calories about 500 calories, and I find that really satisfying. It's good for long-term weight loss. Now, intermittent fasting is really an amazing way to control your weight, to lower your body fat, just to improve your health, but you can take it too far. If you're ever feeling like unsatisfied, if you're feeling hungry, if you're feeling tired, it's okay to take a diet break or to have a cheat day and up your calories. It's actually good for your long-term weight loss goals. Now, if you want an exact program to follow, I recently put one of my personal training clients on a 4-week low-carb, whole food, natural diet incorporating intermittent fasting. I actually made a video about it. Check out this video. I think you'll find it really helpful.